Hey guys, Kev here, and holy cow. This right here, well, the knife is right over there, but this right here is the knife box for my most expensive knife purchase ever. Probably the most anxious I've been about a knife purchase, and man, did it pay off. So I'm really excited about this. This is a custom Sparrow Knife Co. knife, and these are handmade customs by Greg Schaub. Just a great dude. I've had really good chats with Greg, especially since getting this, and I've really come to appreciate his just art and everything that goes into it. It really is amazing to see what custom knife makers put into their work. Yeah, so this is actually a new box. That's one reason I wanted to show the box, because he said this was a new box he's going to start using, and I'm the first one to get one, which is really cool. So it's just this really cool black box. It's got a magnetic closure down here, and then the coolest thing, I mean, not as cool as the knife, but this pouch to me is incredible. So veteran made in the USA. So Greg is a veteran. And then you get this unbelievable pouch. He makes these himself. And then you get a nice sticker or two. So you get a couple stickers down there. Very cool, right? But look at this pouch. Made in the USA. Got this beautiful lace on it. Sparrow Knife Co. patch on it. And then inside you get this beautiful sort of like plaid flannel thing going on. Your knife is normally tucked down here. And then over here you get some more stickers. So 2 more stickers. And then you have, I don't know if you always get 2 more, or I don't know how that, whatever. But then you get your COA and your warranty card. So first up, here's the warranty card, and he has a statement on here. He who works with his hands is a laborer. He who works with his hands and his head is a craftsman. He who works with his hands and his head and his heart is an artist. St. Francis of Assisi. Can't say that word. And then here's your warranty. It's 100% warranted against defects. If you fuck it up, that's fine, but you might have to pay to fix it. And he does spa days. Very, very cool. That was the gist, by the way. That wasn't what it said. And then here's your certificate of authenticity. Ow! It's like a fucking platinum credit card. Strix number 32, 63 on that Magna Cut. Black Dunes Fat Carbon, Black Timascus. I believe it's Zircotite. Maybe, I don't know. What's the difference? 6AL4V titanium skiff bearings, October 2023, and then Greg Schaub. And you got this beautiful Sparrow Knife Co. on the back. I mean, it is literally art, guys. Now, here's the question. Is it functional art? Is it usable art? The answer to that question is hails to the yeah, baby. So here she is. This is my custom Strix. It is a lefty. That's right. His first lefty, as far as I understand. His first lefty. Thank you, Greg. It's amazing that he was willing to do a lefty for me. I truly appreciate that. We went all out on this. At least I did with my ideas. I was like, I want this and that and this and that, and this would be cool. And then he was like, ooh, what if you did this and that and this? Of course, all the good ideas were his, but hey, it's my knife. All right. So this guy was $1,700, so he was not cheap. But if you look at the custom knife world, it's really not that expensive, especially for what you're getting, I think. So, you know, there's different ways to look at it. But anyway, we have this Black Dunes Fat Carbon on the bolsters down here, or the scales down here. Then we have Zircotite that is etched but not flamed. So you just get the black and gray look. I love that. Maybe it's black Timascus. I don't know the difference. I think it's Zircotite, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Then you have this oversized pivot with an inlay of the fat carbon, a nice titanium collar, and then you have bark pattern on this darkened titanium. I really wanted this sort of dark, like black and gray look to the knife, and I think that came out really beautifully. Dead nuts, centered, and then you have a belt satin hollow ground Magna Cut 63 HRC for you nerds out there. I love his maker's mark on here. And then we have a rock pattern on the flats and the spine. Look at that. Look at that. Down to the tip, baby. That is absolutely a stunning knife. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I won. I won the game, guys. Game over. We can all stop collecting knives. I officially won the game. It's like Jumanji, baby. Game over. So the action on this thing is sick. Detent is money. Look at that. Now, I have it as tight as I could tighten it because that's how I am. I like it tight. And it's breaking in, but this is how I like it. I got to give it a little shake to get it started, or I just kick it with my index finger, and then it'll shake down. It's not like guillotining, but honestly, I don't want that. You can have that if you want. You just loosen it a little bit. You might have the slightest bit of play, but I prefer to have it be a nice, smooth shake, right? So, lock up, beautiful, no issues. Not gonna whack the shit out of it or anything. No rock, no side to side at all. No stick. Everything locks up beautifully. You have not really much access, but you have a little chamfer down there, and it works really well. This guy actually has the tings. It's not always, but sometimes you'll get a ring. I don't know if it'll ever come through on camera, but I love that. It'll even do it on the close sometimes when it sucks that blade in. I think it just has something to do with the hollow grind and the detent reverberation and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, this thing is fantastic. It's pretty thin, which is what I really was hoping, because the production one, I really liked the design, obviously, but the production Strix felt a little bigger than this. And that was one reason I let that go, along with the fact that I had this in the works. But this knife, you know, I think the production one was over 1/2 inch on thickness. And this one's going to be like 0.44 or something like that. Get off the clip there. Yeah, 0.48. You know, it feels really, really good. And then I was surprised by the size, because I actually asked him when he started if he could make it a mini, because I was worried because of the production one that I wouldn't like the overall size, because that one was just a little too big for me. I think it's 3.5 inches, something like that. But when I measured this, I got 3.3 inches, 3.25 basically, and then just about 8 inches overall, mostly because you have this sort of backspacer lanyard thing sticking out. That's not my favorite part of the design, but it does give it a really nice aesthetic pop, and I think that's cool. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculously good. The ergonomics in hand are super comfortable. You have this little poon area right here you can lock into with this choil area right here. You can choke back, right? And that's comfortable as well. I mean, yes, it's a custom knife, so you have some, you know, you have some edges here. They're smooth, but they're not like perfectly chamfered like a production knife would be. But you know, that really doesn't matter to me. In the hand, it feels great for everything I'm gonna do with this knife. It's gonna be ultra comfortable. I do plan to use this knife. I have used this knife. Now, what does that entail? I mean, that entails me opening packages. It entails me, you know, maybe cutting some cardboard, stuff like that. It's super sharp. And 63 HRC is just going to be really nice. The reverse flick is really good. I actually prefer how that feels over the production one. I just get a much better sort of angle. I get lined up a little better. And I guess being left-handed, this one is a little better for me because I don't have to worry about that lock bar, right? Like I said, the D10 on this is absolutely perfect. He set that beautifully for me. We worked on that together, which was really kind of him to, you know, work with me on that kind of stuff. The thumb flick's good. I'm getting used to it. It's a problem I have with left-handed knives because I'm so used to righties. I put my fingers all over this area. So, you know, that obviously causes issues. And then it's a thinner knife, so I'll do this and I'll like block the blade. So I'm still learning how to do good thumb flicks. You got to kind of put your finger down here or I don't know, and then just give it the flick. But I'm getting used to that. I got the reverse flick down. I just go right to the top of this hole, which is, oh man, that's just beautiful. You can flick it down from the bottom as well. Still has a strong enough detent that it'll pop open from down there, but obviously I prefer somewhere up on that. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's really nice. You can slow roll it beautifully. And I'm just stoked that it came out this good. Because, you know, my concern always with this kind of stuff is I spent a lot of money on this. It's just, you know, sometimes you need money. You know, I'm not made of money. I'm not rich or anything. So, I was worried I'd get it and then be like, I like it, but, you know, $1,700, I could just move it along, get my money back. You know, I'm not somebody who would get a custom like this and then flip it for more money or anything. I would just try to get my money back. But I do feel a connection to the knife because I worked with him on how to put it together. You know what I mean? Like the materials and everything. So it has some sentimental value. It's also something I've wanted for the longest time since I first handled a Strix at Blade Show in 2021. Maybe it was 22. And I just fell in love with the model, and I've always wanted a custom. I never thought I'd get one, and now I have one. So anyway, I'm happy to report that I just really love it. So I don't foresee it moving along quickly. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is going to be here forever. Just, if you guys know me, I don't keep much of anything, but it's very possible that that will happen. Because this is probably at the top of my list right now of just knives that make me happy. So, yeah, this is the Sparrow Knife Co. Strix number 32 custom, and I am its proud owner. The clip is really good as well. I've been using it, carrying it all day, and I will say, you know, it's a little bit sharp on the edges a little bit, so you know, I don't keep anything else in that pocket, but I don't really do that anyway, so it's not a big deal to me at all. Yeah, I'm just really happy with it. So thank you, Greg, for working with me on this. I know I'm a pain in the ass, and I just appreciate that. And let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think this is the greatest knife like I do? Do you quit? Do you secede? Secede, that's not the right word. Do you forfeit? Do I win? Yeah, there it is. I love you guys. Thanks for checking this out. Yeah, words are not coming too well right now. I'm just really excited about it. So, yeah, I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.